Good morning, traders. It's Thursday, November 15th. And I've gotten myself up to do some trading here, and I'm going for a 100 tick trade. I need to calculate my stop really quick, and I will be right back to show you this trade. Okay, so I'm in short for 100 ticks here. Hopefully this will be an easy one today, unlike last couple of days it's been real choppy. This one could be an easy day. Easy 100 ticks. It looks like there's a good chance that it will be an easy day today. See, some of them are really super easy, some of them are not so easy. You don't want to sit there and, struggle on a choppy day when you don't need to. You just wait for an easy day to come, and then boom, it becomes easy. And then you just make your 100 ticks, no problem. I'm going to be right back. I want to check something really quick. Okay, we are looking good here. It's about to drop out. Or it's getting close. A few code traders out there, what we're looking for is a second short entry off of code 1. Off the next one. And then it'll just drop out. But this is a classic setup. This is a rollover on the chart. Classic setup to go short. Should be an easy day. These are the kind of trades right here where they turn into 200 ticks. So, of course, for you code traders out there that have purchased my courses, you know that what a 200 tick day, what the prerequisite of that is. So, this probably won't be a 200 tick day today, but it could be. But it should be 100 ticks, no problem. And there's nothing wrong with 100 ticks. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, I'm going to be right back. I don't want to let this video go forever here, but this should be a relatively quick, easy 100 tick trade this morning. Could be wrong about that, but we'll see. The math is in my favor. You know how I always talk about the math. The math is definitely in my favor right now. And, this is going to be an easy morning, hopefully. Won't take too long. Might even turn into a 200 tick trade. Looking for a second code 1 short entry. I'll be right back. It's dropping pretty good here. It's looking very good right now. Now it's just a matter of whether this, that this could possibly be a 200 tick trade. It's a possibility. Those of you who are getting my charting right now, I know some of you aren't, and you're waiting for it, but some of you that are getting for the charting right now, you know that I told you that to watch out for the short entry. And this was a good entry. You could actually go for something bigger than just 100 ticks if you wanted to. I also called the top of the chart perfectly, basically. So, yeah, I need to start to measure whether this is going to be a 200 tick trade. I think it might be. That was a good entry. We probably got the top there of the daily right there. And could be going down pretty big from here. I also called the bottom of the daily wasn't the bottom, so this is possibly a big trade right here. I'm going to try to decide what to do with it. But this one entry right here is a possibility to be held down to, $40. So you get like $9 out of it. Possibly even lower. I'm just saying, it's a target. Go for something like that. Okay, let's watch out for the curveball here. It's a possibility that it could come. I doubt it, but it's possible. Curveball came yesterday. For those of you in my charting, you know what I'm talking about. You should know. If it does come, I'm just going to let it go. Put a break-even stop on it and just let this thing go. I don't think it would come, but it's a possibility. I'll be right back. Okay, we do have a possible curveball in place. So our mathematics have just gone down a little bit. I guess I have no choice but to put break-even stop. Let me go ahead and put it there. Break-even stop going to be set at 49.42. Okay, break-even stop in place at 49.42. We do have a mathematical possibility that it is going to come up to there again. If it does, I'm going to break even. If it doesn't, then I've got the short position, not going to let it go, and it's going to keep on going down. This is just simply a mathematical decision. Not going to get out here and take it short, take it the profit off the table. No. How do you hit a 100-tick trade? You go for a 100-tick trade. There's no other way to hit one that I'm familiar with. But I do not like that curveball sitting there. It doesn't make me feel real good. But I'm not going to get out. If it breaks me even, it breaks me even. I'll just take another position into another trade. Because if that's not the curveball, then I've got it nailed. All I got to do is hold it for 100 ticks. And here we go. Here we go. Come on. Okay, I'm going to pause the video. I don't want to let this go forever because it'll take forever. But I'll pause the video. I'll come back and show you the progression and the outcome of this trade. It's looking real slippery here. It's going to come down and break now. We're looking good. Looking very good. Once it breaks, that's it. We got it for sure. Pretty much. Mathematics are going to go way up. It just broke. Okay, we're in mathematical good territory now. The mathematical chances of my exit being hit are very high. I'd say about 80%. Every bit of 70%. But really 80%. And whenever you can hit 100 ticks with an 80% chance, that's high. That's really super high. Especially considering the fact that I'm break even right now. There's no way I can lose on this trade. So I'm either going to hit 100 ticks or break even at this point. If I just turn my back on it, just left, just walked away right now. I just walk away and I'm either going to break even, won't lose nothing, or make 100 ticks and have an 80% chance of that happening. How does that sound? Let me just ask you, is there anywhere else in the world that you could do something like that? There's nowhere. I mean, you could get some inside information on some company or something like that and invest or something and have a really high mathematical chance, but that's not something that you could do over and over and over again. Whereas this, you could just do that over and over and over again. And have these high mathematical chances of making all this money. Whereas there's no other way that you could do something like that. Every other thing is a gamble. Everything in Vegas is a gamble. Horse racing is a gamble. Trading itself is like a gamble. You don't know for sure if it's going to go up or down. You're just sort of testing it to see if it keeps going, if you buy in, or if it keeps going down if you short. Well, with the code system, it's not guessing. It's mathematics, simple math, but still math. And you know, I got an 80% rating on this that I'm going to hit my exit. How can that be possible? How could you even know something like that? What's to stop it from just going back up again? Actually, it might go back up again. It's just a question of what will hit first. My break-even stop or the exit. That's what matters. That's the mathematics of this. And it may come back up here, but not hit, and then come down and hit my exit. That's what matters. That's what the code represents. Getting close, getting close. Just got to make it down to 43. We're getting within striking range now. Let me take a look. It's hard to tell if this is a 200 tick trade yet. I think I'm just going to let it hit the 100 ticks this morning, because it hasn't been running 200. When it starts to run 200 from the charting surface, we can see that every day. When it starts to run the 200, that's when you start going for the 200. You know. Also, there's another way to tell too. But as you can see, some days are easy, some days are not so easy. Okay, let me see where my 30 tick or 70 tick lock-in is going to be. 43. It's at 83. I'm going to place it at 73 here. 73 to lock it in. 48.73. Almost there. Let me lock in 63. Locking in 63 now. Okay, stop is in place. Almost to the exit here. Come on, don't go up on me yet. Don't go up on me yet. That's locking in 80 ticks right there. Come on, go down. There you go. It's a little tight. I'm locking in a little tight here, but it's all right, because if you look at the 10-minute, let me show you the 10-minute. You see that we've gone down real hard here. It could easily just start popping up back up again, and I just want to lock it in. It's okay. 80 ticks is good. Okay, I had to settle for 80 ticks this morning. You know, sometimes you hit them, sometimes you don't. But technically speaking, look where it went on the chart. Let me just go take a look. Oops, I'm on the 10-minute. Let's go take a look at the 1-minute. Okay, see where it went to? It went to 45. Let's zoom in a little bit more. There's 44. There's 48. So it went down to 47, and my exit was at 43. So it came, 4 ticks away from my exit. Now it's going back up again. Whenever it comes that close, you want to go ahead and lock it in. Because although the code 2 is good for 100 ticks, sometimes it gets a little tight, and it also depends on your position. Now my position is good. So, there's a good chance that this isn't the low. It'll come down more. But I just didn't want to wait. The thing could come back up for a while before it does that. It might. This could even be the low. So you have a mathematical possibility of that. You have a mathematical possibility that's going to come back and play around for an hour or two before it comes back down again. I don't want to wait. You also have a mathematical possibility that it'll keep going, go much lower, even 200 ticks even. And it just got out early for 80 ticks. But I've found that it's better to just take the profit and run than it is to take the mathematical chance it's going to come down and hit. Take the mathematical, you know what I'm saying? It's better to take the profit. I mean, there's no perfect way. The perfect way would have been to hit my exit on the first shot, which it came 4 ticks away from. That would have been the perfect scenario. Otherwise, the mathematics starts to get messed up at that point. So it didn't hit. That's why I locked it in. Actually, that's not true. I locked it in once it started getting really close, knowing that it might do something like this. If it came down and hit, then automatically I'd be out and it wouldn't matter. But so I placed the stop, and if it didn't hit, that was what the stop was for, to lock it in. Now it's starting to move down again. It's probably going to move down quite a bit here. And I took it way early at 80 ticks. But again, consistency. It's important to be consistent. Now there are certain times when you want to go for it, to roll the dice and see if you can't hit a huge trade. This would be one of them. I could just hold this position and just stay short. You might be able to get this thing all the way down to 40 from here. Here's my original exit. Now I almost made my 100 ticks right there. So close. Actually, that's not my original exit. My original exit was 43. Made it 1 tick away so far from my original exit. Anyway, I'm done for the day. It was a quick 100 ticks. As you can see, some days are easy. Some days are hard. Some days are in between. Today was an easy day. Easy, quick, 80 ticks, almost hit 100. I'm all done. Again, I like to, as a professional trader, this is what most traders don't realize, is that every day is a different day. Some days easy, some days hard. Don't lose all your money on a hard day. You better just walk away and say, okay, it's a choppy, good-for-nothing day. Don't bother. You don't need to make money every single day. Just finally hit the 100 ticks right there. So code 2, good for 100 ticks now. So you don't need to you don't need to make money every single day. What you need to do is make money on your good days and not lose money on your bad days, or lose as little as possible. So as a professional trader, what you need to do is recognize what your good days are and what your bad days are, and not trade on your bad days. Just let them go. Because you can see how easy it is on your good days. All you had to know was what the entry was, what the code 2 was, and the entry was, and what you could get. Now, I could have held for my 100 ticks and I would have gotten it. Anyway, I am going to get going. I hope you traders out there are doing well. If you're a part of my charting service, if you're not yet, don't worry, it's coming. And if you are, then you should have nailed today. You should have nailed today exactly the way I just did, because I told you exactly what to look for and what it was going to do before it even did it. True or not true? It's true. So you can see how valuable the charting service is. I can tell you what the code is so that you can just nail the code, just like I'm doing. You should have taken virtually the exact same trade as I just took. This one could actually be 200 ticks. I even called it out to look for the short entry, because I told you that that bottom is not the bottom on the daily. See, with the knowledge of the code, I can tell that. Everyone in the whole entire trading world is going to be flabbergasted at my discovery of the markets and my knowledge of them, especially the oil market. But this is the best market there is to trade, right here. the oil market. That's why you see me trading it. Okay, traders, I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow should be an easy day, just like today. And we should be able to nail the code 2 trade for 100 ticks tomorrow. No problem. And make it a good trading week. So happy trading out there, traders. I'll be back tomorrow. Hope you guys are doing good. You should be. See you tomorrow.